show you guys what I've been doing behind this base. This base. And I finally cut the wires to the guns back there. Found out a lot of the wiring that I needed to work with. This connection here to this battery is powering up the 3 red LED lights that's behind here. Now, I think I switched it off. Did I switch it off? No, it's somehow not on, and I don't know why. Let me see something here. Yeah, I got it. This wiring is not the best thing to do, and I may have to work with it a bit more. But not only that, I also had to get something to turn it on. At first I was going to pop out the back and then flip the switch on one of these battery packs, but I said, why don't I try putting a switch on the side? I drilled a hole right here, as you could see, and I am using this little switch that I was given by my good friend Jimmy at the Ridgefield Hobbies, which is now having a Mosquitocon sale. If anybody looked at my Instagram page, and I just recorded the video, I didn't even take photographs, he was selling a ton of trumpeter model kits at 50% off. 50. I'll post information, a link on this video, so you guys, if you want to go there, you can know where the address is. Unfortunately, I don't think he can do online because, obviously, even though it's going to be 50% off on the value of the products, shipping is going to be expensive because he has huge kits. I saw some guy buying a Tiger tank 1/16 scale by trumpeter. Oh boy, that was a big kit. He actually had to help him because he picked out 2 other kits to go to the car. So at 50% off, and you know how expensive trumpeters are and how big their kits are. Hell, I was looking at what was it, an Avenger bomber, fighter bomber, 1/32 scale by trumpeter. It's like I think it was like $140 something, maybe $150, but at 50% off, that's $75. That's still a good deal. So if anybody is in the Ridgefield vicinity, up in northern New Jersey, head on over. Tell him Strider Prime sent you. And his sale is going to last until supplies runs out, or it'll actually end on April 5th, which will be Mosquitocon Day. But let's go back to this. So he gave me these switches to turn on and off. I just need to figure out how to connect them. I got the LED wiring for this here. That's one. I finally connected all the LED wiring for the Yamato guns, and I actually put a plate here to support the LED of the other gun here. I'm gonna readjust this camera. You guys can all see what I'm talking about here. Gotta tighten that up a bit. Let's get a better angle in view. Now, you know what? Maybe I can swing this a bit here to a bit more, so you could see on the mirror the red 3 dots there. That has to be covered up during painting, so that way it'll be like a reflective lighting right there. But going back to this, I'm going to connect the negative cable of this battery pack to the negative connectors, and then I'm going to connect the positive. Come on. stay put. There we go. There you go. There we go. It's a bit loosey because obviously it's not soldered in, but once it's soldered in and stayed into place, there you go. And I just put the Yamato right there, being supported by these two guys, which I did cut the wiring, of course. I just need to clean it up a bit. Maybe reposition it. I'm leaving this loose because obviously I didn't have anything to put in the middle to support it, and the wiring doesn't go, the metal rod doesn't go all the way in where I can actually support it with another structure. But I guess, and I'm going to bring it down here again so you guys can see this. I guess me doing it this way, putting this little plate here supporting it, is a good idea. I'm probably going to put a little rod here in the middle just to give it a little bit more strength. Now, I got another AA battery here pack. And what I was going to do, once I get one, so I know that one's one end, one's the other, and I'm going to glue those two together and then glue them into the port there to the bottom left. But then I gotta make sure that I want to get the battery pack set up in a way where I can grab it and then replace the battery when the time comes. That requires me to maybe I have Velcro. So right now this is being held up by Velcro. I was thinking of putting the Velcro here, so that way I put it right behind here. So that way, if I'll still be able to remove the back part if I have to. I was thinking of how I'm going to hold it up. But remove it, then replace the battery, pop this out, remove the compartment like so, put in the battery pack, put it in, replace the batteries, put the other one in, and put it back here, and then snap it onto the place right there. There is one last piece of thing that I forgot to do, which we're going to do it right now. Let me grab the filament. We're probably... So here are the warm lights. And as a matter of fact, let me see how well they turn on. So yeah, they're turning on. Unfortunately, you cannot see it. And I should have pulled out another battery pack someplace. However, the idea would be to stick this here outside, like one here, like two here, one there, and one there. So 4 of these light sources. But I don't know how bright they're going to be. Oh God, that's right. Because putting one, how will the cotton balls look with the lighting? We got to test that. Give me a moment here. All right, right now I have 4 of the warm light LEDs connected together, and this is going to be a simulated test of what I believe would be the explosion effects, which I've been talking about for quite some time. I've seen a lot of video and sites where people have created their own little miniature explosions. All you need to do is get some LED lights, whether it's yellow or white, a lot of cotton, try to fluff it up in the way you want, and then paint it with a combination of orange and yellow and bits of black, and then you have your explosion. First, let's see how these lights look if I turn them all on at the same time. There you go. So that's good. Show that these are all here in a nice little tight grouping. Now, I'm going to take a cotton ball. I'm going to expand it out. Whether I'm going to be using this in the final cut, I don't know, but I just want to try this out a bit. So you could see you have a nice little boom effect right there, or explosion, or something that happens in the background. It's strong and strong enough to show this type of effect in the lighting that you see here. I had another, yeah, here it is. I have this one here. This little lighting effect, which I'm going to try out as well. I wonder if this battery has enough. Yeah, it should have enough juice. This is a purplish tone. If I put it like in here, it's a little bit maybe too purple. Kind of cool effect though, but not what I'm looking for. I have another one that's yellow and I can't find it. It should be able to locate it soon. Well, not soon, like right now. Let me see if I have it. Put it here. Is it this one? I think this may not be it, but let's see. Do that. No, that's the blue. And that should be put away. I have this red color tone, which probably would work as well, but it doesn't look right in this. So clearly the warm light is the best bet here. And as you can see, this is how big the explosion is, or maybe I just need to split this up a bit, like make a bigger hole, but using all four lights. So we take all this. I actually picked up a Elmer's glue, but like a spray glue that will allow me to make, you know, if I can do this, I could spray it and then it'll hold it in permanently. I was actually thinking of maybe using hairspray products, but I think this, what I picked up may work. It's also quite understandable to the fact that when you're putting white on this, and it's going to be brilliant, but then if you put, like, let's say, like painted yellow, and then have that cool little effect scene, then that'll be good. Here we go. And of course it turned off, but it's okay. Hold on. Here we go. So that would be the overall effect. The lighting will have to be big enough and visible enough for it to shine through, but not too much where you're able to see it. This is the effect that I'm looking at right here. Now, do I put all those lights, 4 lights and do a right now I'm doing everything serial. These lights are rated at 3 watts, and if I link them, I don't know if I can do maybe another 2 more because I want it nice and bright, and I'm afraid that it may drain the battery, but then again, I'm only doing it for one I'm only doing it for 1 day, you know. Obviously I could probably do it multiple days or something like that. I'm doing this for personal, you know, joy and things. You know what? I'm going to put 6 lights on here. Let's see how that looks with 6 lights. Okay. I have it now hooked up to 6 lights on the 3-volt batteries. It's a lot more brighter than this because I want it to be bright. Hell, I'm even crazy enough to go darker. I mean, go lighter, and maybe use 8 LED lights. That means I not only have to have another lighting set, but also another battery pack. That is crazy bread. Didn't think about that until now. Not only that, that's something else that I didn't realize. I just did this as a test right now. But these wires are going to be flipping in and out all over the place, meaning it's going to give me, it's going to be hard for me to actually hold them up. I need them to be permanent in a specific angle. I'm going to be using, here we go. I'm going to be using these silver beading wires, which is basically wires that I picked up a long time ago. These can be bendable. Let me see if I can pull it out here. Where the hell I put the, where is it? Yeah, these are very bendable type wires. Where's my nippers? Here we go. Just cut one off. Thank you. So I can probably bend this in a way to hold up the LED light and position it in an area where it's not going to be flopping about all over the place. At least it's steady and it's in a specific position. So I'm going to be cutting this up, putting the LED lights on it, so that, and then I'm not going to put the explosion on this because I'm going to put it up on the stand and on the base. And then when the time comes for me to paint, obviously I got to wrap masking tape or whatever around the LED lights, and all the lights, of course, so I can prime it and paint it. And then once it's all painted and detailed up, then I'm going to put this on to hold this, you know, hold these lights up. So then I can then put the cotton balls over it, spray on the adhesive, paint it. I may have to do hand painting. Maybe I could do airbrushing. I don't know. Then I'm going to cut up some styrene sheets, you know, plow plate, put parts on it as like the effects of parts exploding of the structure. That would be the idea right there. I was hoping to get this done soon. Oh my God, I am less than 3 weeks away from the show. 3 weeks. But I want to get this done within a week. Yeah. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there.